Hey guys, Charrog here, and in this video I will be showing you my solo fight against Rezakiri, the second toughest behemoth for me at least in the game. I presume most people are already familiar with all of Rezakiri's abilities, but if they are not, I will be making a separate video in which I explain what they do and how to evade or deal with them. In this one, I will give you a general advice on how to solo him, which you can apply to any weapon, not only to the sword. I will tell you what gear I used, as well as show you my kill with the sword. Please remember to thumbs up this video if you liked it or it helped you, comment on it if you have something to say or give out feedback, share it as you see fit, and do not forget to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to my channel for more Dauntless content in the links down below. Let me first start with the gear I used. All of my gear will also be in the description if you need it. Chest is a Ragetail at level 10 with +2 sturdy cell. Helmet is Razorwing at level 6 with +1 conditioning cell. Arms are Ragetail at level 10 with a +2 Aetherhunter cell. Legs are Ragetail at level 10 with a +3 Aetherhunter cell. Lantern is Embermane with a +3 Aetheric Attunement cell. And weapon is Firebrand Charrog sword at level 10 with +2 Energized cell and a +2 tough cell. Shockjaw and Ragetail weapons are also an option. Many people have killed him using those. I got a second solo kill on him with my Ragetail sword. Firebrand is just the one I use currently in my builds, since they center around rage stat and stacking the bugged Ragehunter, Aetherhunter and pacifier stats. If you killed Shroud before Rezakiri, using his sword is an option, but only if it is level 8 or above, since any other maxed out weapon is going to do more damage than it. I think sword and axe have it easiest killing this guy, but I have seen people solo him with any of the 5 currently available weapons in the game. Using the weapon your best is extremely important for soloing this guy. He's unforgiven for any mistakes you do, the same as Shroud. Use every trick in the back of your weapon to help you. If you have more +3 cells than I do, then try to mix your gear in a way that you have a total of +6 pacifier stat, +6 Ragehunter stat, and +6 Aetherhunter stat. This way, all those stats will multiply each other and give you incredibly powerful hits with damage numbers scaling out of the charts. As many of you know, this is currently bugged and will be fixed at some point, but it is useful for anyone who wants to make short work of any behemoth. I'm using it in some of my builds, but I have started making new ones which center around proper stat and cell abilities rather than bugged ones. I got my trusty Blitz, Frenzy and Stamina tonics as consumables, but I had no need to use them. Considering how hard Rezakiri hits, I'd advise people struggling to take Bulwark tonics as well as healing and damage reduction pylons. The fight is not impossible and is very fun and enjoyable once you get the hang of it, but do not take it lightly, since one mistake can cost you the whole fight. My first advice is to always focus his head, claws and legs whenever he goes down on the ground or is levitating low to it. You will definitely destroy his tail, since 80% of the time you can only attack it. Because of that, try to get as many hits on other parts as possible. Second advice, whenever he's about to slam to the ground, remember to roll not immediately, but 1 or 2 seconds after he gets in position to slam. This is in order to evade it, and remember that during some of his slams to the ground, he will hit with his tail, so always evade, never ever leave it to luck. If you're confused what I mean by slam, then that is the ability he does after some of his laser and rainbow orbs attacks. Third advice is to use your surroundings to your advantage. The island on which Rezakiri spawns has a nice cliffs and rocks which can be used to block his lasers and ranged attacks. Use them if you're struggling. Remember also that the further away from him that you are, the easier and more time you have to evade his attacks. Now, you might see that in the video I always charge towards him, but that is because I have gotten the hang of most of his patterns and laser and orb trajectory, which helps me navigate through them. If you want to try that strategy out, then give it a few runs of only running through his attacks to get the hang of them. Fourth advice is an obvious one, but learn his attack patterns. Do not let him surprise you. Even if he does, make sure to react properly. Also, do not be afraid to use your ether heals, especially if Rezakiri is far away from you. Fifth advice, be properly geared. You will see from my fight that maxed out gear combined with average evading, since I did get hit a lot and used up potions, will get you a fast kill. His HP pool is not big, it is definitely smaller than Shroud's, and if you can get him in a chain of destroying body parts combined with staggering him, he will be killed in a blink of an eye. After every destroyed part, he will spend some time on the ground, doing a couple of claw attacks and slide attacks, so pay attention to those. This is everything regarding my solo fight against Rezakiri. If I missed anything or you think that there is something I should cover more in depth or have not given enough attention in this video, then please leave a comment to tell me. Thumbs up this video if you have liked it or it has helped you in some way. Share it as you see fit, and lastly, do not forget to follow me on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube at the links below for more Dauntless content.